Viewer discretion is strongly advised. The following is intended solely for educational and entertainment purposes. During a pivotal and emotionally charged moment in the courtroom, legendary actor and comedian Eddie Murphy was called to the stand to testify regarding his knowledge of events related to the explosive allegations brought against music mogul Sean "Diddy" Combs. The atmosphere inside the courtroom was tense and electric, thick with anticipation. Every seat was occupied. Legal teams, journalists, spectators, and camera crews stood by, waiting to hear what one of Hollywood's most iconic and beloved figures would reveal. Eddie Murphy, known for his wit, charisma, and decades-long influence in the entertainment industry, took the stand and adjusted the microphone. His expression was serious, thoughtful. This was not a performance, but a moment of truth. Under oath, he began to speak in a measured tone. "I have known Sean Combs socially for many years," he said, his voice steady. "We've crossed paths at countless industry events, award shows, exclusive parties, and fundraisers. In all those years, I knew Sean, or Diddy as most people know him, to be flamboyant, incredibly generous, and undoubtedly ambitious. He was always surrounded by an entourage, always the center of attention. But even then, there were whispers. Stories floated around, rumors that were sometimes dark, sometimes just odd, but I dismissed most of them as typical celebrity gossip. That was the culture. You hear things, and you brush them off." He paused and looked across the courtroom, then continued. "Until one night. One particular night changed my perception. It was a party, not just any party. It was in the Hollywood Hills, at one of those sprawling, secluded mansions where the deeper you go, the more detached from reality everything becomes. It started like any other celebrity gathering. Music, drinks, laughter, and a crowd of famous faces, actors, athletes, musicians, influencers. Sean was the host. The energy was high, the atmosphere glamorous. But as the night progressed, something shifted. Eddie's expression turned somber. As the evening wore on, I began to notice certain things. The energy of the room changed. People began disappearing into different areas of the house. Some went upstairs. Others were escorted behind closed doors by security. It wasn't a normal party vibe anymore. It felt controlled, tight, almost like a club within a club. Only certain people were allowed in, and those who went in didn't always come back out looking the same." He looked down for a moment, collecting his thoughts before continuing. "I remember seeing a few people, some well-known, some not, being led down a hallway. Some of them looked heavily intoxicated. Others looked confused. A few looked like they didn't want to be there. There were cameras, not the kind you'd expect at a party, but smaller ones, positioned subtly in corners and near doorways. Hidden, watching. I knew then that something wasn't right. The energy was off, and I got the hell out of there. I never went back to a party hosted by Diddy again." The prosecutor leaned in and asked Eddie to clarify whether he believed non-consensual acts may have been taking place behind those closed doors. Eddie exhaled slowly. "I cannot say with certainty what happened once those doors closed. I didn't witness anything directly, but I can tell you what I felt and what others later told me. The vibe was disturbing. The control. The secrecy. It wasn't the kind of place where everything was above board. And when I later spoke to a few people who had stayed longer or had gone to similar gatherings, they confirmed what I feared. There were things going on that were not consensual." The defense attorney challenged Eddie, questioning why he had waited so long to come forward. Eddie didn't flinch. He responded, "Because I'm a comedian, an entertainer. People don't come to me for serious revelations. And back then, speaking up could have ended my career or worse, made me a target. But times have changed. The world is finally listening now, and I want to be on the right side of truth. If my voice and my testimony can help uncover what really happened or help someone feel seen or heard, then I'm here. I'm not here to sensationalize. I'm here because I believe the truth matters." He leaned forward slightly, eyes firm, his voice unwavering. "This isn't about gossip anymore. It's about accountability. It's about people who may have been hurt and silenced for years finally getting a chance to be heard." As his testimony concluded, Eddie Murphy's final words lingered in the silent courtroom. I hope this doesn't fade away like some tabloid scandal. I hope people don't move on in a month and forget about the victims. Whatever the truth is, I hope it comes out fully, and I hope those responsible, whoever they may be, are held accountable." He stepped down from the witness stand slowly, the courtroom still silent. The weight of his words hung in the air, and for a moment no one moved. Thank you for watching.